Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric and
Victoria, hi!
and we are coming at you live from our home office in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. And we wanted to shoot this quick video. The reason for this video is to discuss the topic of the day. And you know, what made me think of this particular topic, I was thinking of what books have really influenced me over the years. And there's a particular book that it just jumps out at me. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. It is an awesome book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And so we're gonna cover some of the topics in that book over the next few days. But I wanted to just run by the 7 habits. And you know, the thing is, how do these 7 habits of highly effective people, how can they affect network marketers and effectiveness in building your business? How powerful?
Any business.
But you know, the 7 habits of highly effective people, our goal is to help network marketers and entrepreneurs take their business online. And so we want to exhaust any way that you can possibly be more effective in building your business. So here we go.
Help you.
These are the 7 habits. First of all, number 1, be productive. Be proactive. Be proactive. Got to be
very
proactive.
Similar.
Number 2, begin with the end in mind. 3, first things first. 4, think win-win. 5, seek first to understand and then be understood. 6, synergize. And 7, sharpen your saw. And again, Stephen Covey is recognized as one of the top thought leaders, especially in the late 1980s and 1990s. He's passed away, but you know, his message is still just as strong today. Strong. So you know, we want to take advantage of this knowledge that's out there so we can help people that are following us to build their business. Because here's the thing, if you are a network marketer, you don't want to just build a team of followers. You want to build a team of leaders. And in order to build a team of leaders, what do you got to be? You got to be a great leader. And so we want to instill in people the power of utilizing some of these techniques.
And duplication.
Absolutely.
Duplicate great leaders.
Duplication is awesome because
follow the leader. Hey, we did it as kids. Follow the leader.
Duplication gives you more time and more money, and that's ultimately the goal of just about every network marketer out there. More free time and more financial freedom.
I know.
Doesn't that make sense?
Makes plenty of sense.
So today we're going to look at principle number 7, sharpen the saw. And he gives an example of sharpen the saw. And so he says, suppose you're in the forest and you see somebody trying to chop down a tree. So you say, hey dude, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I'm chopping down this tree. And he's like, how long have you been working on chopping down that tree? You look real tired. And he's like, I've been working on chopping down this tree for the last 5 hours. And so he's like, well, why don't you take a rest and sharpen your saw? And the guy looks at him like, man, I don't have time to do that. I'm too busy chopping down this tree. And isn't that like so many people in their business?
That's a great analogy.
So many people in their business. They don't have time to stop and sharpen their saw. And all sharpen your saw means is to take time to get better at the things that you need to do in order to build your business. It's just sharpening your saw. What do you think about sharpening your saw?
Well, it seems like if you sharpen your saw,
it's hard to say, isn't it? Say it 5 times.
It seems like if you sharpen your saw, you wouldn't have to work as hard.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't have to work as hard.
That's the key right there.
He was putting what he did in 5 hours probably could have been done in 2.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sharpen your saw. So he breaks it down.
Get better at what you're doing.
4 key areas of sharpening your saw. That would be physical. So you got to take time. You're working your business, and sometimes people that work their business, they don't take time to sleep. They don't take time to exercise. They don't manage their stress. Well, guess what you have to do if you're sharpening your saw on the physical side? you got to exercise, you got to focus on the right nutrition, and you got to manage your stress. Absolutely. So
it's called balance.
Balance.
Woo.
People don't want to take time to do it, but guess what? If you don't do that, what are you doing? You're killing the golden goose. The goose that laid the golden eggs. And guess what?
What's up with you?
You're becoming the goose that gets killed, right?
That's right.
So if you want to be successful for the long term, you've got to focus on your physical health and sharpening your saw on the physical side. Secondly, mental. Now, on the mental side, you've got to replenish yourself. You're constantly giving out. You're constantly wearing yourself out mentally.
Helping people, being a blessing to others.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what do you want to do to build up your mental side? Well, watching Facebook Lives, that might be one way. And definitely reading, visualizing, and of course...
And listening to good tapes.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that book comes on tapes.
No question about it.
No excuse.
No excuse.
You can get the information one way or the other.
Hey, that's a great point. Books on tape. You can listen to books if you're commuting. You listen to books on tape while you're in the car.
Make your car a library.
Oh, that's powerful, babe. That's powerful.
Yeah.
And of course, writing. You know, when you put things down on paper, you take a vision and put it down on paper. It's scriptural. Very, very powerful.
Very powerful.
And speaking of scriptural, there's the spiritual side. So that's number 3 is spiritual. And so you want to focus on clarifying your values, right? Because a lot of times you can get so caught up in taking actions that you don't take time to think about what are your core values. That is very important to meditate on.
Yeah, that is very important. Got to have core values. That's what will carry the long term.
You have to have a commitment to study and take time for meditation, contemplating, meditating, reading scripture, whatever you do to get yourself centered from a
balance.
Balance. And then finally, there's the social and emotional side. And that could include service to others, having empathy for others,
being a blessing to other people,
finding synergy in the way you do things and working with other people, and personal security. You got to take care of yourself. You know, that's the bottom line. So those are some things that you can apply to your business right now to help you to build your business.
Today.
Absolutely. And I can almost guarantee you're going to see an improvement in your business if you take time out. It's always an investment when you're talking about sharpening your saw. By definition, it's an investment because you got to take time away from that sawing so you can sharpen that saw. So you're not going to spend the rest of your life trying to chop down that same tree. You want to sharpen that saw so you can really get down to business and doing the business the right way.
That's right.
And hopefully you find some value in what we're offering tonight. If you find value in the type of training we provide, you may want to take advantage of our free 10-day Attraction Marketing Bootcamp.
Online.
Just look at the link above. Look at the link above. And also, we're going to be here every weeknight between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m.
Monday through Friday.
And here focusing on helping you guys take your business online, from fishing in the pond to taking advantage of those bigger fish that are in the ocean.
Now, I'm going to say this. That doesn't mean you won't hear from us on Saturday or Sunday, but it just won't be between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. It might be whenever. But guaranteed, Monday through Friday, between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., you can count on us.
Absolutely. So with that, this is Eric and Victoria saying, hope you're starting a great weekend. If not, make it a great one.
It's your choice. And remember, excellence always prevails.